check. There we go. Why don't we have any music? Check 1, 2, 3, 4.
That, like this is me.
Yep.
And that is just the headphones though, right? Because
this one's phones.
Okay. All right.
This is your master for all this stuff.
Number 13, Bryn Kanegi. Number 14, Lily Yoder. Number 18, Kylie Strasser. Number 25, Caitlin Knable. Number 23, Riley Rutherford. And number 28, Kirsten Miller. Huskies are coached by Sarah Neff and assisted by Sarah Kepler and Brett Easter. The officials for today's contest are Robin Kanegi and Amber. Would you please rise, remove your hat, and place your right hand over your heart for the playing of our national
And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome live to the Mifflin County Middle School, where this afternoon it's live coverage of girls. Happy to have you with us for today's game. If you were with us earlier today on the Field Hockey Channel, you saw our Lady Huskies victorious this morning, 4-0. A win over Huntington, and now we'll see if our girls soccer team can follow. And we are underway with girls soccer here on MCTV. Brindette pushing on the far side. Your Huskies in the home black. Mechanicsburg, the Wildcats in the visiting white with maroon trim. Throw it on the far side for the Huskies. Gabby Clark going after it, but it's taken away, and here come the Wildcats with a push on the far side. Husky defenders in midfield, but they send it deep and out. It'll be a throw-in for the Huskies. Girls are 2-4 thus far on the season. In their wins, they have put quite a few goals in. In fact, Aubrey Strohecker in the 2 wins has 2 hat tricks for Mifflin County. And Lily Yoder, I believe, had 2 goals in each of the wins as well. And just like that, Mechanicsburg is on the board. She shot that from a good 20 yards or so, just in the top left corner of the goal. And McNitt unable to get there, the sophomore for the Huskies, and Mechanicsburg up 1-0 here. Just underway in the first half, 38-56, so just a minute and 4 seconds in. It's a goal for Mechanicsburg. Lily Yoder pressures there defensively for the Huskies. Mechanicsburg working up the near side. Gilliard with the ball, pass on the far side by Hinkson. We push it up again over there to Engel. Engel with the big foot. But a nice job defensively that time as the Huskies knock it away. And kicking the ball, well, not quite out of bounds. It was saved. Nice effort over there for Mifflin County by Sarah Henry. And that ball will go out of play, and it's a throw-in for the Huskies. Mifflin County bringing it now across midfield. Mechanicsburg back with it. Kate DeLuca passes it upfield to Hinkson. Hinkson on the near side to Eckroth. And nice ball movement here by the Wildcats early. That's number 25, senior Gilliard with the ball. But the Huskies are there. Nice defensive play from Mifflin County by Kanegi. Mifflin County trying to push back up. but the Wildcats are there. Really nice passing here early in the game by the visitors from Mechanicsburg. Ball loose at about the 20-yard line or so. There's a good left foot, but way high and over the goal by Engel. So Engel definitely seems to be the girl with the big foot here for Mechanicsburg. 1-0. If you joined us late, you missed a goal just a minute and 4 seconds in. We're at the 37-minute mark of the first half. It's 1-0 Mechanicsburg. And the ball's out. Whistle, and the Huskies will have a throw in. Senior Bryn Kanegi with the throw in. Lily Yoder runs it down, now back to Kanegi. There for the steal defensively is Gilliard. Gilliard with a nice cross to the far side. And boy, you've got to have somebody watching her, because here comes Engel again. Good pressure that time for Mifflin County defensively, put on by Riley Rutherford. So Rutherford, the freshman, showing some speed there. And it looks like Mifflin County's going to have to definitely mark the junior, Hallie Engel. She already has one goal. But another good shot at one that was wide. You can see her team looking for is a nice spacing and cleared to the far side. And now the first corner of the game will go to Mechanicsburg. And it will be Engel doing the honors. Engel sends it to front of the goal, but the Huskies are there. Good job defensively by Bryn Depp. But back in control are the Wildcats. Oh, and a nice pass. It's going to be a tough one here for McNitt, but she makes the save. Nice job by the sophomore, Bailey McNitt, as that had goal written all over it. The shot from Lily Eckroth, the senior from Mechanicsburg, but the Huskies were there. And now Mifflin County getting the ball on the Mechanicsburg side. There's Lily Yoder. Yoder, a junior. Mechanicsburg does a nice job shifting fields here. And a nice job keeping good spacing. Two terms you hear a lot about in soccer. Over there for the Huskies, Gabby Clark, the senior, working with the ball. Mifflin County now trying to change fields, but Mechanicsburg is there. Good work there for Mifflin County by Knabel. Knabel to Strohecker. Strohecker, of course, is the big scoring threat for the Huskies. There's Yoder. Yoder centers towards Strohecker, but Mechanicsburg is there. Lily tried to keep some pressure here on the near side, and that kick will go out of play. So a throw in for the Huskies. 34 minutes, 31 seconds remaining in the first half. It is 1-0 Mechanicsburg, who scored real quick on a goal from Hallie Engel. And that ball will cross the end line. See a couple of Husky players wrapped. Looks like maybe some hamstring problems for Knabel possibly. 2 or 3 different players wrapped up here. So ball at midfield, Mifflin County in possession. Ella Kammerer sends it down. Yoder's going to try to win the foot race. A good positioning that time by Gilliard. Lily putting pressure. Gilliard having some nice ball skills there. Nice ball up the sideline. Huskies tried to take it away. Good effort that time. And right there was Kammerer making the play. Kanegi centers it. Depp sends it down to the corner. Yoder trying to get there. This time Yoder, well, almost won the foot race. But again, Gilliard using her body well to get positioned down in that corner. And that pass up the sideline is out. And a throw in for the Huskies. Lily Yoder again right in front of us here on the near side. And a good job again switching fields here for Mechanicsburg. But that time Mifflin County wins that foot race. But the Wildcats get it back. Gilliard and Yoder. They go to the middle to Strohecker. There's Strohecker trying to win a foot race to the ball, but the goalie is right there to make the play. Ari Fry, the goalkeeper, a sophomore for Mechanicsburg, making the play. Back up to midfield. Both teams battling for position. Camera there for Mifflin County, gives it to Yoder. Yoder looking in the middle of the field, but Mechanicsburg is there. Now Lilly trying to win it back from Gilliard. Those two have been having a head-to-head matchup here in front of us for a good part of the quarter. That ball is out. It'll be a throw-in for the Wildcats. 31 minutes, 50 seconds and counting here in the first half. 1-0 Mechanicsburg is our score. Huskies have yet to have a shot on goal. We've had a couple of near opportunities. Here come the Wildcats again. Again, that time on the far side. Good centering pass made by Engel, but the Huskies are there to knock it away. And a good job that time for the Huskies by Bryn Knapp, who knocks it out. And we have a whistle. Haven't had many whistles here yet today.
It's like offsides.
I think actually they called a block.
Oh, yeah, they did. I see that.
They call a blocking foul, so it will be a kick for Mechanicsburg. Costello, Lauren Costello, nice ball, but a little bit too deep, and a good job by McNitt to come out and knock that away. Is Bailey right there to make the play. And that'll go out of bounds. Last touch by the Wildcats. Quick throw in for the Huskies. Here comes Yoder. Lilly trying to make sure that Strohecker can stay onside as she had her in front of her. Now instead they pass back. And the Huskies try to switch fields. Nice pass over there by Clark. Gabby sends it down the far side. And Sarah Henry, the sophomore, trying to run it down. Good speed by Henry. Nice move as Henry tries to work her way in. There's a centering pass, but nobody there. And Ari Fry will throw it out. And Elena Hinkson bringing it up the near side here. Flag there by Yoder. Lilly putting pressure on. Both teams just jockeying for position here in midfield. There's Knabel. Knabel tries to send it down to Strohecker, but Mechanicsburg is there. Gilliard again, player there. Now they send it down deep, and look out, here comes Engel. Engel on a breakaway. Engel tried to set up that left foot, and this time the kick is short but loose. But a nice job by McNitt to stay with it. So Bailey McNitt has been tested quite a few times here early in the game. But the score remains 1-0 in favor of Mechanicsburg. Nice header over there that time by Henry. And now a little bit of a breakaway for the Huskies. There's a nice centering pass, but good hustle getting back that time for Mechanicsburg by DeBernardis. Now they try to clear, but Mifflin County is there. So a shot from Kammerer, but Fry is there making the stop, and she'll clear it to midfield for the Tigers, or the Wildcats, excuse me. Far side, there's Engel again. Boy, Engel just turns on the Jets, and there she goes. Good job, though, for the Huskies as they are back to stop her, but she had no trouble getting by that first defender. Don't have size here on the girls, don't have heights or anything, but Engel's got some size to her. She has a motor as well, as she has no trouble turning on the Jets. There's a nice header for the Huskies from Kammerer. They send it down, but too deep, and Fry will run it down. And the Wildcats will set it up and try to work upfield. 28 minutes and counting here in the first half. 1-0 is our score. Mechanicsburg leading your Lady Huskies. Mifflin County coming into play today here with a mark of 2-4 on the season. Nice ball ahead as they try to stay onside. Mifflin County is back though. Good pass to Kanegi. Kanegi tries to center it, but instead it's taken away. And now a nice ball up ahead, and look out here. Oh, they're going to call offside. That was going to be a foot race there between Engel once again and the goalie McNitt. but offside was the call. And so the Huskies will get a free kick out of there. But you can see Mechanicsburg, without a doubt, is looking for Engel, number 14, every chance they get. There's a kick for the Huskies as they get everybody lined up. And Mechanicsburg right back with it, but there's a nice steal. Kanegi now putting on pressure. Good pressure by Kate Knable. Gilliard centers it. Good effort by Bryn Knapp. And the ball out of bounds. That'll be a throw in for the Wildcats. Substitutions now as well for Mechanicsburg. Checking in is Caitlin Courtney and Aaron Harris, a senior. So 2 in and 2 out for Mechanicsburg. And the visitors will have a throw in here right in front of us. They jockey for position. Huskies are there. The pass is going to be taken away. And now they battle on the far side, and it'll be, again, number 14, Engel. Engel with the ball. Watch her from deep, and she's going to try it again with a deep foot, and almost
in.
Boy, Engel is within range whenever she touches it.
Yep,
Goalie McNitt. Some credit there. Again, the sophomore's been tested quite a few times. Bailey was there to make the stop that time, and the score remains 1-0. It will be a corner kick, however, for Mechanicsburg. There's the ball in front. They battle for it. The Huskies do a nice job. Yoder putting some pressure out here on Trotterman. Trotterman gets it, though. Tries to center. Huskies are in position there, and they'll run that out of bounds, and that'll be a throw-in for the visitors. 1-0 Mechanicsburg. We're at the 25-minute mark of the first half. The throw-in right in front of the goal. Quick kick on the far side, but it'll go through the crease. Nobody there, and the Huskies will hit the goal kick to get it out of there. More substitution. Mechanicsburg running a lot of players in and out here. Leonard, Williams, and Hickson back on the field for Mechanicsburg, as they mentioned, running quite a few in and out of there. Huskies try to work up the far side of the field, but Mechanicsburg is there to take it away. They try to work it toward Engel over there, but that time for the Huskies, good positioning, and the ball goes out of play. Throw in for Mechanicsburg. Good turn and a pass to the weak side, but too far and out of play. They were looking down there for Kyra Dillon, sophomore, but the pass a little too tall. And as we approach 24 minutes left here in the first half, the score still 1-0 Mechanicsburg. Nice passing again here by the Wildcats. That time a good little steal. We get it up to Strohacker. Here goes Aubrey trying to do some work at midcourt. But nothing open there. They are just doing a really nice job marking her. You score a hat trick twice, believe me, your name gets around, and then you start to get marked, and that's what we see here, as they have some players staying right with Strohacker. And that kick will go out. Last touch by the Wildcats, so a throw in for the Huskies. Players battling for the ball on the far side. Again, it'll be kicked out. And Mifflin County will have another throw. Don't forget, later tonight on MCTV, we will stream Homecoming from Mitchell Field. Approximately 7:20 or so will go on the air. They hope to start that right around 7:30. Again, a little different this year. There's no football game with it, but it will be a standalone ceremony for Homecoming. By the way, you can't get into Mitchell Field. You cannot get into Mitchell Field unless you have tickets. They gave all of the Homecoming candidates each 20 tickets, so those are the only people that can get in. So if you want to watch Homecoming tonight, your best bet is right here on MCTV. We'll be streaming that, by the way, on our main channel. So no need to find an individual channel. Just go to the MCTV YouTube channel and you will find Homecoming tonight. We will be there bringing it to you live this evening. There's another goal kick for the Huskies. That might have been a handball on Mechanicsburg, but nothing called. They stay with it. Britton Knapp sends it down, looking for Strohacker. Aubrey shadowed there. As once again, it was Costello making the play for the Wildcats. Nice passing again for Mechanicsburg as they work it up that far side. There's a good effort by Riley Rutherford. Ball still loose on that far side. Rutherford running it down. Riley goes into the corner and keeps it in play. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touched by Mechanicsburg. 21 minutes and counting here. A relatively penalty-free half of girls soccer. Not too many whistles. Ball has mainly been at the midfield stripe, but tilted a little bit in Mechanicsburg favor. They certainly have more shots on goal here. And again, that first goal, if you weren't with us, was just a minute into the game. Just a little over a minute. And that's where we stand at 1-0. Williams with the ball for Mechanicsburg, being shadowed there by Yoder. Fighting for it. Good hustle that time by Kanegi to take it away, but they blow a whistle and we'll call the foul against the Huskies. So it'll be a free kick for Mechanicsburg. And the senior, Lauren Costello, will tee it up. Nice ball right down in front of the goal. They're going to jockey for position there. Huskies are there. Now the ball gets loose a little, but good job by Mifflin County clearing it. Uh-oh, here comes Engel again. That lefty that time is wide. Had the shot a little bit too high. Now Bass substitutions. Sorry, that was not Engel over there. Engel just now checking back into the game. Saw a lefty and thought it was Engel, but it was not. So 4 new bodies in there for the visitors. A goal kick here for Mifflin County. Britton Knapp. Getting it out. Knapp sends it on the near side. And the header attempt, but the ball goes out of play. Last touch by Dillon of Mechanicsburg. Throw in here for the Huskies. Kanegi sending it down the near side, looking for Strohacker, but again, she's being shadowed by 2 or 3 Wildcats almost every time. There's Aubrey trying to take it away, and she does. Strohacker will now work one-on-one. Looking down the field, their pass is deflected. They fight for position. Strohacker is there again. Strohacker gives it up nicely. Good, nice little passing game there for the Lady Huskies. They go up the far side to Henry. And a little collision over there. Ball still rolling loose toward the sideline. And we had a whistle, and that'll go to Mechanicsburg. Under 19 minutes and counting here in the first half. Again, 1-0. Favor of the visitors. There's a nice ball up to midfield. They fight for position. Huskies are there. Knapp sends it down in the corner once again. Henry running after it. And that kick will go off of Mechanicsburg. And so we'll have a corner for the Huskies. Britton Knapp, freshman, will place the ball down in the far corner. Huskies trying to do some damage here, trying to get back in it, trailing by 1. And good effort that time by Mechanicsburg to cut that off. There's a nice attempt for the Huskies by Kammerer. The ball headed out. Back up to midfield, and here come the Wildcats. Good effort there by Rutherford. Riley tried to go up the far side. Mechanicsburg now back across the midfield stripe. There's a deep pass, and look out. We're going to have a, well, no, nice, good position there by Bailey, or by McNitt, excuse me. Didn't realize she was that far out of the goal, and a good thing she was as she stepped in front and took that pass away. And McNitt is there once again, and she will clear. So Bailey McNitt, sophomore keeper for the Huskies, sends it up the far side. Trying to find Henry, and it'll be out of play and a throw in for Mechanicsburg. Wildcats pushing it in the corner. Here comes Engel. Engel with a nice centering pass, but I think we had offside is the call, I believe. As Engel, every time Engel touches it, business picks up, believe me. She's a pretty solid player with that left foot on that far side of the field, and she brings it. So the Huskies with a goal kick, get it out. We'll try to push back on that far side, but the pass will go a little wide. And back to the visitors as they have a throw in. Now pushed out of bounds and back to the Huskies. Mifflin County bringing it back. Looking that time for Strohacker, and Strohacker there. Here comes Aubrey. It's a 2-on-3. Nice centering pass. Still out in front of the goal battling for it, but Mechanicsburg is there. Mechanicsburg defenders doing a nice job from about the 30-yard mark there. They are just really stifling almost every opportunity. It looks like we've had a couple opportunities, but they are there. Here comes Mechanicsburg again. There's that big foot. That big foot from Engel, and that one way wide. So it'll go out of play, and another goal kick for Mifflin County as we approach 15 minutes left in the first half. 1-0. Our score in favor of Mechanicsburg. Mifflin County working on a goal kick. They'll come up the near side this time, looking for Yoder. Yoder with a nice little touch pass. Now they find Strohacker at midfield. Strohacker is going to send it. She does. Great looking ball, but offside is the call. Boy, that was close. She was looking for Henry. And it looks like that's what Mifflin County is going to have to do here, because Strohacker doesn't look like she's going to be able to get free as they keep shadowing her. But a nice job there to go to Strohacker to have her look for a teammate, and that time just barely offside. Back comes Mechanicsburg, and that's Miss Engel over there again. Engel, nice footwork. This time with the right foot, she tries to go in the middle. Huskies are there, knocked away by Knable. And that ball will go out of play. It'll be a throw-in. Meanwhile, wholesale substitutions as 6 new players.
The Huskies hasn't substituted anybody yet.
Not too much, no. That was like a line change in hockey right there.
Yep.
In ice hockey, as 6 new players take the field. I'll tell you, over the course of
Fresh legs and everything. I mean, they're ready to go.
over the course of 2 halves, that certainly does become a factor. So 6 new players out there, and Mechanicsburg will have a throw-in. They have the ball and a 1-0 lead here. Girls high school soccer this afternoon on MCTV. County tried to push up the far side. Good effort once again by the sophomore, Sarah Henry. And now Strohacker there. Strohacker trying to send it ahead to Henry. That'll be a little too far ahead, though. And it'll be a throw-in for Mechanicsburg. So a pretty young group in there right now for Mechanicsburg after that last substitution of 6 new bodies. Lily Yoder for Mifflin County, looking to Strohacker. Strohacker tries to go back to the middle of the field to Knepp. And now Aubrey gets it back. Here comes Strohacker. Strohacker with a good-looking kick, but it was blocked up front by one of the defenders. That was Lauren Costello who stepped in front of the shot. And now here come the Huskies as we will kick it back to the goalkeeper. Try to reset as they're trying to now push it up the far side of the field, but that time the pass is wide and out of play. So a throw in for Mechanicsburg as we approach 12 minutes left here in the first half. Kammerer knocks it ahead. Nice little touch pass there for Mechanicsburg by Hinkson, but Yoder gets it back, and here comes Lily. Lily up the near side, looking ahead towards Strohacker, but again, she is marked by Mechanicsburg. Trying to go to Aubrey again, and that'll go off her foot. And the keeper, Harry Fry, will have it. Fry, a sophomore. For head coach Jake June of the Mechanicsburg Wildcats. Nice speed over there from Henry. Sarah Henry tried to look inside to Strohacker. A little bit of a collision there, no whistles. We keep play moving. And Mechanicsburg coming up the far side. There's a long ball down the middle. It's a foot race. Looks like the Huskies will win it. And McNett was there anyhow to knock it wide. Good hustle by Lily Yoder to keep that in. And a nice little touch pass to Kammerer. Kammerer back to Yoder. Yoder looking for Strohacker, but knocked away. Lily stays with it. Little battle there at midfield. Won, however, by Hinkson. Hinkson now tries to send it ahead for Mechanicsburg. Now it comes back to Hinkson. Hinkson one-on-one. Nice little dribble move there. Now a little touch pass. But Mifflin County there to knock it away, and it's back to Yoder. Yoder working one-on-one here against Gilliard. Gilliard wins that battle for the Wildcats. Now they go far side to Engel. Engel sends it ahead. Pushing into the corner is Mayernick. And the ball knocked out of bounds. Last touched.
I think that's going to be a Mechanicsburg throw in there.
Yeah, it's a corner. Yeah, it's going to be last touched by the Huskies. So a corner kick. And that will be the only goal of the game. Hallie Engel will do the corner once again. So Engel has it placed down there in the corner. Engel, nice ball right in front of the net. A little header, but it's wide. Well, that was a nice ball and a good header attempt by Lauren Costello. Little substitution now for the Huskies this time. Morgan Breon, the junior, checking in. So Breon is in, and Bryn Knapp, the freshman, will get a breather. And the Huskies get a goal kick as we are under 9.5 minutes to play here in the first half. Kate Knabel working at the defensive end for the Huskies, tries to look ahead, it's knocked away, but ball down loose. Lily Yoder trying to come up with it, but Gilliard has it. Gilliard for Mechanicsburg, little touch pass across the field to Hinkson. Hinkson still with the ball. Hinkson pushing it up, looking ahead. Close to offside, but no whistle, and they battle for it. It's finally going to be kicked out of bounds. Good decision that time by Bryn Kanegi. So the senior knocks it out, and it'll be another corner kick. So a corner for Mechanicsburg. And I think that's Hinkson down there.
22.
Yep. Lena Hinkson will do the corner honor. She sends it looking for Engel, and that ball, a little collision, and the ball knocked out on the near side. That'll be a throw-in. So a throw-in for Mechanicsburg. They maintain possession, and they, of course, maintain that 1-0 lead as we get to 8 minutes. 8 minutes to play here in the first half. So Costello will throw it in for Mechanicsburg. Nice toss right out in front of the goal there. Huskies in good position, though. Had everybody covered pretty well. Mechanicsburg will try to regroup and send it back deep. Henry pressuring that. Probably a smart move that time by DeLuca as she decides to kick it back to her keeper. And now she's getting a little bit cute there with it, and good pressure by the Huskies. And now I think we might have an injury out there for the Huskies. Although it looks like she's going to walk it off. Thought maybe Henry was hurt on that play, but she is staying with it. And now we have a little equipment issue for the goalkeeper, Fry. So Fry fixed her shoe, and she's now back ready to go. So a throw in for Mifflin County. And that'll be headed right out of bounds by Costello. Clock continues to run, of course, and we are at the 7-minute mark. 7 left here in the first half. That time the pass goes right out of bounds, so it'll be a goal kick for Mechanicsburg. Costello, senior, one of several seniors on this team. Pretty senior laden team, actually, as I look down through the roster. There's Costello, nice ball up toward midfield. Oh, a nice pass through the zone, and wow, ooh, boy, that was really close, but they called the offside. Luckily for Mifflin County there, that is stopped because, boy, that was looking like a one-on-one for Engel again. And they keep doing a nice job of having the ball on their side and then finding Engel on the far side. But offsides, and the Huskies will get it back. So kick out of our end. Under 6 minutes now to play. And there is now trouble. Engel pushing on the far side. Huskies hustling back. Engel tries to get through, but a really nice job defensively that time for the Huskies. Trying to get a number there for you, but she took Engel one-on-one and kept her right there. I think that was Bickart. Caitlin Bickart, it looks like, making that play for Mifflin County. Strohecker has it taken away, but the kick is partially blocked well short, and Bailey Knapp is there. So Knapp trying to go up the far side with it. Huskies still trailing 1-0. Girls soccer this afternoon on MCTV. Now another breakaway, and here comes Mechanicsburg with that shot. Not a lot on it, as Eckroth tried to get some mustard on it, but it was a good job by Kanegi defensively. She couldn't really get a good turn on the ball, and so the Huskies will kick it out. County working in front of us here again, but the ball taken away. Back on the defensive end. DeLuca tries the header. She's pressured there for the Huskies by Henry. Really like Henry's game. She's likes to pressure, pretty feisty, staying right on the ball. There's a loose one, and now Engel is in position. Here comes it. Oh, now she lost the ball there a little bit. Engel with the kick off the post. Engel just missed it as it hit the post on the near side.
She is wicked.
She is very good. And now the high kick.
Another post.
Right off the top of the post. So two have hit the post here for Mechanicsburg. So the Huskies living right here so far. Still just 1-0. And now Mifflin County has a push on the far side, but Breon loses her balance and the ball goes out of play. Under 4 minutes now. Substitution entering the game. Erin Harris, senior. The Wildcats will come in. And she will replace Talia Gilliard. Gilliard has been pretty active right in front of us, actually, on this near side. Here's a throw in for Mechanicsburg. Try to go up the far side. It is deflected out of bounds. Last touch by the Huskies. Looked like Rutherford hit it. Freshman. And a throw in now for Mechanicsburg. Ball down through the crease, but right there for Mifflin County is Kanegi. And another ball out of play and another throw in for Costello. So Mechanicsburg, the visitors, white, will throw it in. Good throw toward the goal. Huskies are there. Nice job by Kammerer to get it out of there. Working in front of the ball is Hinkson. Hinkson tries a little touch pass, but Kanebo is there to take it away. Good hustle for the Huskies by Gabby Clark. And that time running it down and knocking it out on the far side is Bickart. So clock continuing to run. We're down to 2:20 left in the half. Mechanicsburg has had several opportunities to score. In fact, 2 off the post here, but nothing in. So the score remains just 1-0 in favor of the visitors, as the Huskies will have another kick out of this end. And by the time they put it in play, we will be under 2 minutes. Good ball on the far side. Pressuring it that time, pushing it for the Huskies is Strohacker. She goes ahead to Breon. Ball knocked away. Strohacker trying to run it down. She does, turns it back in toward the middle of the field. DeLuca is there. Nice ball skills there by DeLuca. A little touch pass ahead. Strohacker trying to get there, little collision. Refs say play on. And a nice job of switching fields again by Mechanicsburg. And now it's a foot race here. And one-on-one, it looks like they're going to have a shot, but McNitt is there. Wow. Good play by Bailey. So Bailey McNitt, the sophomore, comes up big again. She has had her hands full here, as Mechanicsburg had a great opportunity right there. Eckroth had a one-on-one opportunity, but hit it right at McNitt, and she was up to the task. So under a minute now, clock running under a minute. Throw in for Mifflin County on the far side. They trail just 1-0. And while we've had a few opportunities, Huskies probably got to feel pretty good that it's just 1-0. As Mechanicsburg's had a couple opportunities. There's a pass deep for the Huskies and all. Good effort that time again by Henry. Sarah tried to step back and take that pass away from the goalie, Fry. Now a ball on the far side, but offside. That time she do it. Engel was just hanging out on that weak side, waiting for that pass. But the offside call will give it to the Huskies, and that's probably going to do it for the first half, as we are under 10 seconds. They're waiting to put that ball in play. And Mifflin County content to just let it run out. So we played one half of soccer from the Mifflin County Middle School complex. And our score, as we will zoom in and show you a little bit of the Huskies with their coaches here. Our score remains 1-0 in favor of the visitors from Mechanicsburg. So here at the half, as teams talk to each other and figure out what changes they may want to make. Of course, for Mifflin County, they're obviously going to be talking about the foot of Engel, as she has been a big factor so far in the game, scoring the only goal and has had a couple other great opportunities. But our girls head down to head coach Barrett Knapp, and he and the staff will, I'm sure, talk about some ideas and maybe some changes to try to free something up. Obviously, Strohacker and Yoder have been the two main scoring options for the Huskies, but today it's been a hard go to try to get that ball to Strohacker. So while the teams regroup here at halftime, the clock running, it's a 10-minute half. We're going to take a break as well. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about what's next, not only tonight, but next week on MCTV. But at this time, we're going to take a quick commercial break just to let you hear from some of the corporate sponsors who help make these broadcasts possible. You're listening to Girls Soccer on MCTV.
Some of those traditional things that we hold in our hearts. We learned and were important to us later on in life, you know, the elimination of recess, for example. You know, students are still getting a half an hour of recess here in Mifflin County. We're still teaching handwriting. We're still teaching penmanship. Those are still important life aspects. We're still doing those things. And we're doing more.
I'm responsible for meeting the social and emotional needs of all of our K-5 students at that building.
We differentiate in Mifflin County for sure. We try to meet the children's needs at where they are.
So we know that in order for students to be successful academically, they need to be
Some of those we're still teaching handwriting. Some of those traditional things,
Oh, it's back. They can hear us. Or it's just that they can hear, I guess.
traditional things that we hold in our hearts is things that we
Science, technology, engineering, and math combined.
and were important to us later on in life. You know, the elimination of recess, for example. You know, students are still getting a half an hour
And welcome back, everybody, here to MCTV. Having just a few little problems there. We're trying to work out some audio issues over the break. We apologize, but we believe we're back good here for the start of play. You didn't miss any action. And we're set to resume our girls soccer game here this afternoon with the score 1-0 in favor of Mechanicsburg as they lead Mifflin County. Players have just taken the field and are set to go for the second half. And we're getting a little better look here now at number 14, Hallie Engel, as she likes to play the left side of the field. So now she is right in front of us here. She has the only goal of the game, does number 14, the junior. And again, it's 1-0, and Engel scored that goal very early, just barely over a minute into play. So here we are, set to start the second half, and they look to Engel right away. And here comes Engel down the near side. Engel's going to be able to square herself now. She's going to have an open look. Engel crosses back over in front. Huskies are there. Nice move by Engel, though. Good left foot right in front of the goal. And good play there by McNitt to knock it away. Bailey McNitt, the sophomore, has come up big here today, as this score could definitely be a little worse. But all that matters right now is it's still just 1-0 in favor of the visitors. So the Huskies trying to find a way just to hang in there and see if we can get a rush at some point. Corner kick coming for the visitors. That ball's a little short of where she wanted it, and there to make the header for the Huskies is Kammerer. And now here comes Strohecker working one-on-one on the far side. Aubrey sends it ahead, and here comes Henry. Here's a little breakaway for the Huskies now. Good speed there by Sarah Henry. Henry crosses back into the middle of the field. Little touch pass looking for Yoder. A little bit too far and knocked away by Mechanicsburg by Trotterman. So Trotterman sends it ahead. Here's Engel. Engel tries to send it across the field defensively. Good play by Kanegi. Mechanicsburg tries to regroup, but the Huskies are there. And Strohecker right at midfield. Little move getting by the defender. Now tries to send that ball ahead to Henry, but a little too far. And Fry, the goalkeeper for Mechanicsburg, will work to get it out of that end. So Fry with a nice boot sends it up to midfield. Kammerer is there for Mifflin County. Oh, what a big collision. And no, I was going to say, I thought we would have a whistle there. As Lauren Costello just cleaned the clock there of Sarah Henry. Henry gets back up. She looks fine, and Mifflin County will have a kick here in front of us. Bickert sends it toward the front of the goal. Ball's headed out of there by Mechanic as the shadows start to come across the goal there in front of Mechanicsburg as the sun's starting to set here near Lombardi Circle here in Lewistown. Julia Maradek sends it down toward the Husky end, but Mifflin County back, and now a pass across field by Hinkson as Hinkson tries to find Gilliard. Gilliard, nice centering pass, but the Huskies are there to knock it away. Here's Hinkson again, back out to Gilliard. She'll try again. She sends it back to Hinkson. Back to Hinkson. Hinkson with a left foot, but not a lot on it. And no trouble that time for McNitt to make the save. So a couple opportunities here for Mechanicsburg. Nothing real serious. One pretty decent opportunity, but McNitt has been there, and the sophomore has really done a nice job in goal today for Mifflin County. Here comes Engel. Engel one-on-one and a big right foot, but that time it's wide. Our camera had a good look at that one too from this angle, but Engel now bends over a little bit. I don't know if she's tired or just a little disappointed maybe in that shot, but as we said, when she's within 30 yards or so, she's in range. She's shown she can turn and put that in, and I think the left foot's caused us some trouble too. Used to shadowing people on the right side, and she just makes a little fake to the right, comes back to the left, and seems like she has opportunities. Far side for Mechanicsburg. Eckroth pushes it up. Back come the Huskies. Hinkson passes across. Look out, right in front of, wow. Boy, not the way not the way you would draw that up, but it worked, and the Huskies got it out of there. Boy, that was tight. Mifflin County walking a tightrope, and so far staying alive. And now we have a player down right at midfield. And slowly getting up out there is Henry. It looks like Henry is hurt. And there's a pass, but they're going to let him play on as she's not in any danger of getting further hurt. And now they will stop the clock with 35 minutes and 17 seconds left. And the trainer will have to head out to midfield to take a look at the Mifflin County sophomore, Sarah Henry. Was actually behind the play a little bit when it happened. Must have been a collision of some sorts. And Henry was the one who got run over about a minute and a half ago too, so it could be a combination of collisions as she's limping pretty good and in some pain on her way off the field. So the officials confer. Substitution for Mifflin County as Henry walks off. Freshman Bryn Knapp will take her place. So Knapp back out there. Again, the clock was stopped with the injury timeout. 35-17 left to play in the second half. Score still 1-0 Mechanicsburg. Huskies work to get it out. Yoder with a little touch pass back to Strohecker. Aubrey working the far side, one-on-one. Tries to send it ahead to Knapp. Taken away by Mechanicsburg, and now they'll work it out of that side. Again, Mechanicsburg trying to switch fields. Good passing again by the visitors as they work the ball on the defensive end. Now they come up. And a good centering pass, but knocked away. Nice defensive play right there for the Huskies. And now a little breakaway, but they're going to call offside. Whew. Another tight one. Another tight one. Just a step, baby. But enough for the offside call. And so offsides will make Mechanicsburg have to back off and regroup, and Mifflin County will have a goal kick. 34 minutes left to play. Huskies down 1. It's 1-0. Work at midfield to establish position. Neither team really able to do so. There's Lily Yoder with the ball. Lily looking for a teammate. Finds Gabby Clark. Clark an angle with another nice ball. And here they come with a breakaway opportunity. And a little pullback that time by Hinkson. Hinkson tries to center, but it's knocked away. Really good job defensively that time by Knable. And now Knable comes the whole way out and tries to pressure the ball here. So good job by Kate Knable that time, being in position for Mifflin County. But Mechanicsburg maintains possession in the corner. They're trying to free it up out there. Nice footwork and a nice ball just over the front corner of the goal. Now they get it in front to Engel. Watch out. She turns and, oh, it looked like it had crossed, but I guess not. Wow. So they've had 2 off the post. That one, I'm not sure how that didn't go in, but it didn't, and the score's still 1-0. Huskies hanging right in there. Now there's Engel with another shot. This one just wide, knocked away by Bailey McNitt. Tries to get it back out. Battle for the ball. Won that time by Mayernick of Mechanicsburg, and now they go back to the middle of the field to DeBernardis. Kammerer knocking it away for the Huskies. Now they battle on the far side of the field, and Mifflin County will try to push it up off the foot of Bryn Kanegi. Look like that might be a handball, but I guess not on the pass. And Mechanicsburg will reset the attack as they have the ball and a 1-0 lead with 32 minutes left on the clock. A lot of time here. Huskies just 1 kick away from tying this thing up, but easier said than done. Right now it's up to their defense to try to keep Mechanicsburg out of the goal. And that's mainly been trying to keep Engel from getting free. Done a better job this half. She's not had the opportunities that she did before. There's the goal kick by McNitt. And the Huskies there at midfield. Ball knocked around and ends up with Costello. Costello pressured there, good by Gabby Clark. And now Mechanicsburg will try to switch fields here, but Huskies are right there as Kanegi comes away with it. Kanegi still with the ball. Nice little touch pass ahead, but a little too far. And Costello is there. Yoder working one-on-one, trying to find a teammate. Has it taken away, however, and back come about the Wildcats. They try to center a ball to the middle, but Knable is there to get a foot on it. Kate again there to get a foot on it. Here comes Knable. Knable coming across midfield. Tries to look for Yoder, but instead finds DeBernardis of Mechanicsburg, and back come the Wildcats, but that pass off the mark. Now they flip it ahead, and here comes Engel. Engel tries to work around the defender. Mifflin County does a nice job there being in position. Little battle for the ball. Engel now on the near side. Engel working one-on-one against Clark with a right foot this time and off the post again. Wow. We're going to need to repaint the goals here after today, as Engel has been knocking and knocking on all sides of the goals here. But again, bottom line is the score is still just 1-0. So Huskies still in this thing. Got to get the ball out of this end, though, and see if we rush here somewhere. A lot of time left. We are right now at the 30-minute mark. So 30 minutes of play left. 1-0 Mechanicsburg. That ball is out of bounds. Last touched by Mechanicsburg. Throw in coming for Kanegi. So Kanegi tries to go up the far side. Gilliard is there to get a foot on it, however. Strohecker working to get in position. Nice work by Aubrey. Aubrey splitting the defenders. A little touch pass ahead for Yoder, but too far. And Costello is there for Mechanicsburg. She goes back to the middle of the field. Little dribble exhibition being put on now, but the pass taken away. Good positioning there for the Huskies by Clark. Clark goes ahead to Yoder. Yoder working one-on-one. Lilly still trying to push it up. Good position that time for the Huskies by Breon. Is Mifflin County getting that ball pushed down into the corner now. But Mechanicsburg now getting it out, and they'll look to switch fields again. So they go to the far side, but Huskies are there. Back to Mechanicsburg, though, as they push. And now that ball sent to the corner. They're looking for Hinkson down there. Hinkson in a foot race with the Huskies' Kanegi. Kanegi right there on Hinkson. Hinkson tries to center. Kate Knable is there. And Knable knocks it away. Knable's been on the good side of 3 or 4 solid plays defensively for the Huskies. And now Mifflin County with a 2-on-2, making it 2-on-3. Good ball ahead to Yoder. Here comes Lilly with a shot, but it's right at the goalkeeper. That was the breakaway we were looking for, but unfortunately Yoder couldn't quite get all of it on it. And that went right into the goalkeeper, Fry, who gets the save. So there was a good run, definitely the best scoring opportunity of the day for the Huskies with 28 minutes to go. And now a breakaway at the other end. And that kick is way wide off the foot of Eckroth. So Lily Eckroth, the senior, being pressured by Knable. And now substitutions. And good to see number 20, Sarah Henry, going back in there for the Huskies. And again on the other side, wholesale substitutions. This time 5 new bodies in and out. And boy, Matt, over time, as you said earlier, that just wears on you.
It does, it does.
They are fresh. Just keep bringing more and more bodies in there. So when you have that kind of depth, definitely a factor. That ball kicked out on the far side. It'll be a throw in for the Huskies. So Mifflin County, though, again, hanging in there now, 1-0. Just a few minutes ago, we had the opportunity, but couldn't quite get it done. Mechanicsburg pressing again. That ball out of bounds. Not sure what they're going to do. Looks like that's going to be
Corner kick.
a corner kick, yeah. So the senior, Elena Hinkson, will do the corner kick. And for the Huskies right now, of course, you need to find number 14, Engel. Hinkson looking to Engel. There is Engel with a header. Ball rolling in front, look out, and that kick is blocked away. Good job defensively there for the Huskies and knocking it out of bounds. That was a nice job there defensively by Kirsten Milliron. Milliron, a sophomore, working one-on-one against the senior, Lauren Costello, and she knocked it out of play. So a throw in on the near side for Mechanicsburg. They knock it out in front. There's Gilliard. Gilliard, nice little touch pass around the backside. Hinkson there. Hinkson still with the ball, kicks it out in front. That's knocked off a Husky and out of play. So good job by the Husky defenders there as they were able to get their foot on a couple different shots. Unable to get near the goal. And we go under 26 minutes now left to play in the first half. Or in the second half, excuse me. And that ball out of bounds on the end line. And a goal kick for Mifflin County. Well, the Husky trainer has been busy here today. We've had a couple players in and out of the golf cart, but right now the cart is empty. That's good to see. So we saw for Mifflin County Henry go back out on the field, and now it looks like also Bryn Knapp, who was seeing some attention. She is also out of that cart and hopefully ready to head back on the field here shortly as well. Here come the Wildcats, far side. Gilliard tried to work one-on-one, and that time it was off Gilliard, out of bounds, so a throw-in for Carnegie of Mifflin County. Carnegie looking down the field. It's tipped. Strohacker tried to go after it, but a big foot from Costello sends it back. Mifflin County now will try again to regroup. The time to pass, however, intercepted by Harris. Aaron Harris ahead to Kleinert. Kleinert gives it up to Mayernick. Mayernick centering pass, a header there by Mechanicsburg, knocks it back, and they try to kick it down the field to let Gilliard run into it, but too far, and that ball's going to be kicked out of bounds by Bailey McNitt. And so with the ball going out, that'll be a throw-in for Mechanicsburg. 24 minutes of soccer left here. Your Lady Huskies trailing 1-0. Throw it on the far side. They battle for it. Bunch of headers right in front of the ball. There's Yoder with it. Little touch pass up ahead looking for Strohacker. But Strohacker guarded there. Oh, and now it's a mishandle and a steal. And here comes Mifflin County. There's some, oh, they had a breakaway there for Strohacker, but the ball was intercepted. Nice play there by Costello to push it back the other way. And now they race for the ball at the other end, and Bailey McNitt will win that race. And Bailey knocks it out. 23 minutes and 23 seconds left to go. Huskies trailing 1-0. Played a lot of soccer here, some pretty good soccer, and the only score of the game 1 minute in. It was a long time ago that we had that lone goal. Mechanicsburg's had several other opportunities, 3 off posts. And now here is Engel again, and this time a little high. Boy, she just does a nice job of setting people up on one side, turning quickly, and then she just releases that big foot she has.
She is senior.
She is a junior.
Junior.
Yeah, she is a junior, so not something you want to hear if you're head coach Barrett Knapp of the Huskies. You'd rather see her just move on. Out of midfield, Mechanicsburg regrouping, and now a little touch pass ahead. Look out, there she goes. Here comes Engel, one-on-one, and oh, she missed it wide. Wow. You just saw the entire coaching staff right in front of us for Mechanicsburg just put their head down. I'm sure that is not a shot that Engel is going to miss very often, as she was point-blank range, but missed it wide. And so now the goal kick for the Huskies. And again, we just keep hanging in here. Still 1-0. Ball at midfield. The field is kind of tilted this half, no doubt about it. It's been at the Huskies' end of the field here as Mechanicsburg just keeps the pressure on. But the only thing that matters are goals, and it's still just 1-0. So Again, Mifflin County just a breakaway away from trying to get back in it. As I say that, here comes Strohacker, but that time it was a race won by the goalie, Ari Fry, who comes out and gets her hands on it as the shadows get a little deeper at this end of the field. Sun starting to set. There's a ball up past midfield by Fry, and that's going to be one. Baldini down in the corner working for Mechanicsburg, and a little touch pass, but Knable is there to knock it away. Kate sends it ahead to Strohacker. Strohacker working one-on-one at midfield. Aubrey, nice job eluding the first defender. She flies by the second one. There's a little touch pass, but it's knocked away and stolen. And back comes Mechanicsburg as Kleinert has it. Kleinert on the near side to Engel. Engel working one-on-one, little touch pass ahead, but the Huskies are there. But that pass stolen right back by Mechanicsburg. Engel pushing ahead in the middle of the field. You can see the Huskies back off a little bit, giving her a little bit of respect. At that time, little touch pass down there. Baldini on the far side, guarded there by Knable. Kate does a nice job smothering the ball out there. And Knable will actually win that ball in the corner. And it's kicked and knocked out, and that will be a corner kick. A little bit of a bad break. Knable did a good job there, but the ball deflected up off Kate. And so a corner kick coming for the visitors. 20 minutes, straight up 20 minutes left, 1-0. Wildcats leading the Huskies. Corner kick, front of the goal, and bounces right to Bailey McNitt. And McNitt able to get it out of there. They fight for the ball in front of us, and now it's another foot race. Engel for Mechanicsburg, but the Huskies are there that time as Caitlin Bickert knocked it away. Now a fight in the corner, and a ball from the corner goes right into the belly of McNitt. So she'll get it out of there. 19 minutes left to play. 1-0 the visitors in front. That pass by Kleinert off the mark, right to McNitt, and Bailey will try to start a rush up the far side for the Huskies, but the pass a little too far ahead of Strohacker, and Huskies, however, there to get it back, and now they send it up the near side. But therefore, Mechanicsburg is Costello. Costello gets it ahead to Harris. Harris trying to go ahead to a teammate, but it's another offside call. It's about the 4th or 5th offside. All have been against Mechanicsburg. And another round of wholesale substitutions coming in here now for Mechanicsburg as they have 5 players set to check in. First, however, the free kick by the Huskies. They send it ahead to the middle of the field, but Gilliard is there for Mechanicsburg. Tries to send it down the far side, but Kanegi gets a foot on it. Down there trying to win the ball is Henry, but Gilliard still has it. A little contact. No whistle, I don't think, or was there a whistle? Yeah, we did have a little infraction there. So that'll be a free kick. They're going to call that one against Henry, I guess. And so the kick for Costello, the senior for Mechanicsburg, sends it down the middle of the field. It's out in front. And there's a shot, but right at McNitt. Bailey is there to make yet another save. Hinkson that time with the shot. So Bailey's made the very first shot of the game got by her. Since then, she's been there. Good header by Hinkson as she sends it ahead. Engel there. Engel now in a foot race. Look out. Here she comes again. Engel with that left foot and score it. Just too many times to the well for number 14. And the breakaway goal for Hallie Engel. And that's her second goal of the game, and that's where we stand at 2-0. That one with 16:48 left to play. Bunch of substitutions. As I said, 5 new players for Mechanicsburg. And Sadie Fike seeing her first action of the day for the Huskies. So now the game changes quite a bit. Instead of 1-0, now you need 2. Still a lot of time to go, though. 16:48 here left in the half. Huskies with the ball. Mechanicsburg looks like they have a lot of fresh uniforms in there now, as a lot of their regulars, I believe, are off the field, although Engel's still out there. Here she is with the ball. Hallie Engel sends it ahead, and we may have another breakaway, but that one going a little bit wide as Eckroth runs it down. Eckroth with a centering pass, and the shot is partially blocked by Kleinert, and McNitt is there to clear it for the Huskies as she goes up the far side looking for Henry. Henry sends it ahead. Strohecker trying to run it down. Aubrey, again, easily our leading scorer on the season. She's had multiple goals, 2 hat tricks so far this season. That time the shot is wide. And Fry is there to make the save. Sends it down the near side to Harris. Harris ahead to Mayernick. Mayernick working there one-on-one. Once again, Engel makes the play. Engel, little touch pass ahead, and look out. It's going to be a breakaway here, opportunity, a collision between the goalkeeper, and that shot is going to go in. And another goal for Mechanicsburg. And I thought we might have an injury there as well as Molly Kleinert went down. But she was able to shake it off. And now all of a sudden the score 3-0. So a couple big goals there now, and tide has turned here quite a bit as Mifflin County was kind of walking a tightrope there for a long time, finding a way to stay in it, but now back-to-back goals, and with 15 minutes to go, they're on the short end of a 3-0 score. Strohecker in the middle of the field sends it on the near side to Breon. Breon back to Fike. Fike kicks it out on the near side. It'll be a throw-in for the Wildcats. Aaron Harris looking for a teammate. Finds Schrass. Schrass ahead. And look out, here comes Engel again. Engel, cross midfield, touch pass ahead. Finding a teammate, Schrass down there, tries to center it in front of the goal. Huskies are there this time, however, and they knock it away. But Mechanicsburg keeps the pressure on. And that time the ball ricochets, and it'll be picked up by the goalkeeper, and that'll be a goal kick for Mifflin County. 14 minutes, a couple more substitutions, both for Mechanicsburg, as Michaela Fry and Talia Gilliard both check back in. Game was 1-0 at halftime after an early goal from Mechanicsburg. In the first minute made it 1-0, but now here in the second half they've tacked on 2 more as the scoreboard reads 3-0. Battling for the ball at midfield. Lily Yoder tried to get it for the Huskies, but little touch pass that time by DeBernardis. And that time the pass too far, however. And McNitt there to get it cleared for Mifflin County. Ball out at midfield. Still both teams trying to battle for control. Ball loose down in down in the corner. Knable trying to make a play. They center it, but the Huskies are there. Kammerer does a nice job trying to get it out of there, but it's again Mechanicsburg makes a play. Here comes Yoder, and Lily that time passed ahead, but it was stolen by Gilliard. And Mechanicsburg continues to put pressure on. Huskies, however, are there. And on the far side, Bryn Kanegi trying to clear it. That time the ball, however, intercepted, but a deep shot taken, way deep, by Bayernick. Goes out of play, and it'll be a goal kick again for Mifflin County. 12.5 minutes left. It's 3-0. Mechanicsburg leading your Huskies. Sadie Fike on the near side. Little touch pass ahead, knocked away. Fike trying to get it back. Ball back out in the middle field. Kammerer's there. Ball knocked across the midfield stripe, but Mechanicsburg there to knock it back. And that ball will go out of play, and it's a throw-in for Henry. Henry looks ahead to Yoder. Yoder has it knocked away, back to Henry. Henry tried to push on the far side, showing some good fight. Kicks ahead, but too many white jerseys there, and Mechanicsburg will bring it back across. There's Knabel. Kate Knabel, little touch pass, trying to get it back to Kate. Kate follows the pass up nice. Good pressure by Knabel. She tries to run it down, but instead it is Costello there again for Mechanicsburg. Neither team really able to establish much here right now as we're just kicking it back and forth. Here comes Strohacker. Aubrey trying to free up that right foot, and there's a big foot, but it's high and wide and out of play. And so that ball will be out. And it'll be a goal kick for Mechanicsburg. Substitution for the Huskies. Checking in is number 28, Kirsten Milliron, the sophomore. As Bryn Kanegi, the senior, will get a breather. So the goalkeeper, Ari Fry, will kick it out as we go under 11 minutes left in the ball game. 3-0, Mechanicsburg in front. They battle for the ball. Lily Yoder working in front of us here. Yoder with a nice foot. Tries to get it up, but instead it's Mechanicsburg taking it away and pushing it across the far side. They look down toward that corner. They fight for the ball. Huskies are there, however. Good work down there once again by Sarah Henry. And now I think we have a card being handed out.
Yellow card.
Yes, we do. We've had a yellow card handed out. That'll stop the clock with 10:15 to go. And so they'll have to substitute. Mikulich goes in. And coming off after being carded is Trotcherman, the senior for Mechanicsburg. So she is carded and off. Having a talk with head coach Jake Jude there about what happened. So our first card of the game. Again, really a penalty-free contest. Not really too many questionable calls or too much contact, but whatever happened over there drew the card of the official. And so play will resume on the whistle here. The clock will start again with 10:15 left. 3-0 again is our score. That kind of came from out of nowhere, actually. Didn't really see much over there, and all of a sudden we had a yellow card. So still waiting to get things back into play. The officials waiting to get everything started, and there goes the clock, and we're back underway. Mechanicsburg getting another push now over there. Little centering pass made, but it is there. As Michaela Fry, Ari Fry, her sister, is the goalkeeper, but Michaela, the elder of the two that time, kicked it. It went off a Husky and out of bounds, and so a corner kick coming up. Allison Schrass, a senior, will do the honors. Schrass centers it nicely. Ball in front. There's a little scrum there, and it's won by the Huskies as they kick it out. Mechanicsburg, though, able to keep the ball at this end of the field. And the field has definitely become tilted here the last, I'd say, 15 minutes or so, as the Huskies have had a really hard time getting anything going across midfield. You definitely notice a big difference out there. It looked like a handball, and it is called. So that's a handball against Mechanicsburg's Aaron Harris. So a free kick there for Mifflin County. Big difference when number 14 Engel is off the field, which she is right now, as she's been taken out. I doubt we'll see her back in there again. But they're definitely a different team without her, no question. She is quite a solid player here for Mechanicsburg. Now, Mechanicsburg with a rush and a shot from about 15 yards away, partially blocked. Partially blocked that time as Dillon tried the shot. McNitt was there to make the play. And they clear it out to the other end of the field. Gilliard working one-on-one for Mechanicsburg against Mifflin County's Breon. Yeah, that ball is out of play. It'll be a throw in for the Huskies. Sadie Fike looking downfield. Finds Strohacker. Strohacker looking ahead for Yoder, but good hustle that time by Meyernick as she knocks it away. And back comes Mechanicsburg. Allison Schrass passes in the middle to DeBernardis. DeBernardis looking back. Nice little touch pass game going, and now they kick it ahead down toward the corner to Lily Eckroth. Eckroth, however, is run down by the Huskies' Kate Knable. Good hustle again by Knable. She's made some nice defensive plays. More substitutions, 3 for Mechanicsburg, 1 for the Huskies. As Gabby Clark, the senior, will come back in. So Clark back on the field. Leah Bickert, the junior, will get a breather. When we get the throw in here, we'll be under 7 minutes to play. 3-0 again. Mechanicsburg out in front. 2 of those goals by Mechanicsburg's junior Hallie Engel. Goal kick, getting it out of there. But at midfield, a header from Mechanicsburg, and back come the Wildcats. They try a little lob pass ahead. Sadie Fike is there for Mifflin County. Mechanicsburg again up the far side with Lily Eckroth. She tries a centering pass, but Bailey McNitt is right there. Make the play and get it out. Well, the one thing you've got to feel good about, Bailey McNitt, just a sophomore. She's been pretty active, and when you have a pretty good goalie like this as a sophomore, you know you've got a couple more good years out of Bailey back there. And, of course, a lot of these players, Mifflin County has it spread out pretty well grade-wise, but they do have a lot of solid youngsters. And some seniors that they will miss as well after this season comes to an end, but a pretty young roster overall here for the Huskies. In fact, as we scan the roster, looks like just 2 seniors in all for Barrett Knapp. So a lot of sophomores on this list. So it's a young team, and as time goes on, Huskies will, of course, only get better. Again, they've battled hard here today, but the left foot of Hallie Engel has been a problem. Mechanicsburg with the ball right in the middle of the field. Huskies tried to take it away. Kammerer is there. She sends it ahead to Strohacker. Aubrey tries to split the defenders, but it's taken away by Caitlin Courtney. And we hit 5 minutes to play the game. So 5 minutes left. Still 3-0 Mechanicsburg. Huskies at midfield trying to, or excuse me, Mechanicsburg at midfield, but Kammerer now there. Tries to send it ahead. Breon tried to run it down for Mifflin County, but Wildcats knocked it away. A little collision now at midfield. Yoder in a little battle there with DeBernardis. Deep pass, but it's headed away that time by Costello. And the Wildcats maintain control. Huskies have, as I said, just had a really hard time mounting much offense as the Wildcats have kind of kept everything in front of them, and trying to get any runs has been very difficult. Best opportunity of the game, without question. They had a little breakaway for Lily Yoder, but Yoder's shot was right at the keeper, Ari Fry. There's a pass ahead for the Wildcats as they have another opportunity, but Bailey is there again. So Bailey McNitt able to get a piece of that shot by Michaela Fry, the senior for Mechanicsburg. And there's Bailey again stepping up to make a play. Bailey will try to switch fields now and come up the near side as she was looking for Morgan Breon. Breon with the ball, and it's out of bounds. Last touched by Mechanicsburg. More substitutions as the Huskies will sub. And Mechanicsburg with 3 more new bodies out there. So on the whistle, here's the throw in. 3.5 minutes left to play. Strohecker, nice job using her body to keep the defender away, and now has an opportunity. A little touch pass ahead, and the kick is wide. Good opportunity there for the Huskies. Strohecker had a nice pass over there, looking for Sarah Henry. So the 2 sophomores trying to make it work, but just a little off. You got to feel like in a year or two, with more time, more work, these sophomores have the makings of something here. There's Strohecker again. Aubrey looking ahead. Ball loose down in the corner, but Fry is there for Mechanicsburg to knock it away. Long ball up to midfield. We have a whistle. A little push against Mechanicsburg, so free kick for the Huskies. We near the 2-minute mark here. Unfortunately today it's been mostly all the way of the visitors as Mechanicsburg still leading 3-0. Little race for the ball on the near side as the Shadows now almost out to midfield from the sun setting here at the Mifflin County Middle School field. There's a throw in right in front of our table, and that's a little bit of a surprise. Surprised she's back in there, but Hallie Engel is back in for Mechanicsburg with 1.5 minutes left. Race for the ball in the corner, won by Henry, Sarah Henry for the Huskies. And now they pressure, now a little collision, and we're going to have another whistle, I would assume. Yes, we do. And it'll be Mifflin County ball. So it'll be a kick for the Huskies. And it looks like Caitlin Bickart will be there to do the honors as we near 1 minute left in today's game. Bickart sends it down near the goal. Lily Yoder trying to win that one. However, Lily loses it off the foot, and Caitlin Courtney gets it back. There's Kammerer for the Huskies, back to Knable. Knable, a little touch pass, looking ahead. So they try to look ahead to Strohecker, but Mechanicsburg is there. There's Knable again. Kate pushing it down the middle of the field, trying to make something happen. Gabby Clark has it taken away. However, her teammate Bickard is there. And now they look down toward Breon in the corner, but that's going to go out of play with 25 seconds left. Huskies worked hard, were in it for quite a while. It was 1-0 for most of the game, but back-to-back goals proved to put the nail in the coffin here today. They battle for position as the clock now down to 5 seconds. And they run it down in the corner, and that is going to do it. So that's a final here today. Our score from the Mifflin County Middle School field. Your Lady Huskies falling at home to the visitors from Mechanicsburg, 3-0 the final. Good, entertaining game of soccer. Field tilted quite a bit in the second half for Mechanicsburg as they kind of dominated play a little bit after the game. Of course, now there's no handshakes. Both teams just wave to each other. It's funny that they battle each other on the field like that. And then after the game, they have to, of course, that's PIAA rules now. Because of the virus, they just wave to each other.
You know, our girls played that 40, 80 minutes there without many exchanges there. So.
Not a lot of substitutes. You are very correct, and certainly took its toll. And I think that's why we had those back-to-back goals real quick there in the second half. So the JV game will be coming up next. We do not stream the JV games for you, but that's going to be a wrap for us. A busy week for MCTV will continue next week, and a busy day will continue. We've had 2 events so far today. Field hockey winning this morning 4-0 over Huntington. Girls soccer losing here now 3-0 to Mechanicsburg. And tonight, right around 7:15, 7:20, we'll be on the air and bringing you coverage of the homecoming ceremony. Again, we don't want people to go to Mitchell Field. If you don't have a ticket right now, you can't get in. All the members of the homecoming court were each given 20 tickets, and that's all the people that get in. But we will be recording the ceremony. We'll stream it live, and you can come to MCTV on our website and watch it at any time on our YouTube channel. So that's going to be a wrap today. For Matt Moore, I'm Roger Hurto. Thanks for watching. Again, we'll see you tonight from Mitchell Field.